What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. All right, so hopefully everybody had a pretty good Labor Day weekend. I had a nice time with my wife and went and visited some relatives. While I was out of town, I happened to slide to the theater and catch Denzel Washington and Antoine Fuqua's third entry into the Equalizer franchise, Equalizer 3. I absolutely loved Equalizer 3. I thought it was so good, and I was surprised with some of the stuff that happened. A lot of people are talking about Dakota Fanning. And they hyped up the fact that, oh, this is the first time that Dakota Fanning and Denzel Washington have worked together in 20 years. They were in Man on Fire together, that was directed by the late Tony Scott, Ridley Scott's younger brother, who also directed Beverly Hills Cop 2, which a lot of people loved. And was it True Romance with Christian Slater? Tony Scott was a genius. But yeah, they worked together in Man on Fire, and this is her returning to work with Denzel again in Equalizer 3. There's a couple things about that. I thought that they had her in the movie. Antoine Fuqua has been doing some press. He was on Rich Eisen. He's been doing a lot of these little podcasts and stuff to promote the film, at least before the strike or whatever. You can't do certain things now because I know when the strike's like official or in full effect, I know the actors can't do anything, but maybe because he's a director. Because yeah, he was just on Rich Eisen. I think the clip I saw was like about a week ago. It was 7 days ago. But he was just breaking down, a lot of his older movies. Like, obviously he worked with Denzel on Training Day, and Denzel won an Oscar for that. But he was just talking about how Dakota, kind of got into the film. I thought they approached her, and it turns out that Dakota had her management team reach out to the producers. She reached out to Denzel. She reached out to Antoine Fuqua, and she asked to be put in the movie. That surprised me. She's always said she had a great experience, but she was like 8 when she worked with Disney. She's a little girl. So, she's a little kid in Man on Fire. She's 8 years old. So, but Antoine, he said that she asked to be in the movie. I thought they were like, oh, who can we get for this part? And then they got Dakota and hired her. But they was like, no, she asked. She wanted to work with Denzel again. And I will say this, though. She's not in much of the movie. She's got some important scenes in the movie, but her screen time, I'd say but the movie itself is less than 2 hours. I think it's like 1 hour and 43 minutes or something like that. She's probably in about 25 minutes total, maybe. She's not. It's like you see her, and then you see a lot of Denzel, and he's setting up the stuff with the villain of the movie, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you see another scene with her, and then this and this, that. And the big thing is they kind of, throw a little curve at the end of the movie. Her character is more important than we realized originally. And then when we get to the end, we find out who her mom and dad are. And then it makes sense and connects to the other two Equalizer films. So because she keeps asking Denzel, she's like, who are you and why are you helping me? And he tells her, he said, it'll make sense, at the end or whatever. He told her, he was like, hey, it'll make sense to you later on. Because he never told her what the deal was. And then when the audience finds out who she really is, you go, oh, okay, I get it. But yeah, Equalizer 3 is really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I looked, it's on Rotten Tomatoes, has a 94% approval, over 1,000 verified reviews, not critics reviews, from the fans, the people that actually went and saw it. Over 1,000 reviews, and it's at 94%. That's pretty good. IMDb has it at 7.1, but yeah, over 1,000 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's sitting at 94%. But like I said, I had a great time. Wife had a great time. I really liked Equalizer 3. If you went to see it over the weekend, get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And please check out my podcast at anchor.fm/Ikari Press, or just type in Ikari Press on your favorite streaming platform today.